M0FXB, welcome back to my Mazzy dog walks. So let's talk ICOM 7300 Mark II. Now I still have my 7300 Mark I. I was looking at it today and I thought, oh, on all the advertising they're showing the blue screen and the on off or the power switch has a blue LED. Now your 7300, if you go into display settings, can have a blue screen. So that's what they've done, is they've shown us the blue screen and the blue button, but the actual case is identical, literally identical in all its measurements. Now on the back we've got some new connectors, we've got some new receive antennas in and out. We've got HDMI output, which is something that many feel should have been on there from day one. And when they brought out the Yaesu FT710, they made sure there was an output for a nice big screen. But otherwise, you know, it is a fantastic set. It's the one I tend to go to the most. It just everything on it, everything on it, it just works well. You turn it on. I wish it had two antenna connectors on the back. I think that's convenient because many of us have more than one antenna. If you want to do 4 meters, 6 meters, be nice to be able to choose it rather than to swap cables or have a little switcher there. Price wise, now I thought it was going to be £1,000, which I saw on some of the sellers, and I made a video on it. But very quickly after that, all those prices were removed. So I do feel like I was probably right the first time when I said I felt like it was going to be nearer towards the 1500. It's got external, you know, it's got new additional items. It's the latest hardware, so you're going to get better receive performance. I don't really think you'd notice it myself. You know, a lot of people famously look at the Sherwood report, but I always think, come on, if you've got a good antenna setup, the you know, the tiny difference that you would notice doesn't really affect your enjoyment of using the HF bands. You can turn on an old radio, 30 years old, and get very good enjoyment. Okay, if you're going to analyze it and you want that radio to find those very, very weak signals, then yeah, you look at things like the 7760 and things like that, Yaesu 101. But generally most people, as far as I can see, just tune to the stronger signals because QRP come in and everyone ignores them. You do get some stations acknowledge QRP, but they have to persist quite a bit to be acknowledged. But so what, give me your feedback. If you've got a 7300, would you sell it? I mean, they're selling them in the shops now for £600 used. I saw one on Lamco. So that means they're only going to give you about £400 for them. Now, even if, say, the price is lower than expected, say it's 1,300, that means if you get 400 for your other one, you've still got to spend nearly 1,000. So, and I've got external displays on a few of my devices. I never ever use it. I find that once you start using them, you get interference from the display, from the cables, it just adds something into the mix that's not welcome. When it's a very nice screen on these devices anyway. So anyway, let me know what you think. ICOM 7300, of course the 5200 has been announced. I've got the 5100 in black and white. Am I excited about the 5200? If it's going to be £1,300, £1,400, and you can get a 5100 for £400 these days, or less. It does the same thing, but it's colour. I mean, what do you think? Is the colour worth paying for? Thanks for watching my channel. Bye for now.